To forging a nation requires asking the hard questions, not covering up uncomfortable realities. This statement is coming from the 7th overseer of the Citadel Global Community Church, Tunde Bakare, as he addressed the nation yesterday. Our senior correspondent Ivy Kano reports.
It's a Thanksgiving Sunday service, but while this was important to the members, the preacher says the situation in the country calls for quick intervention by all well-meaning Nigerians. With the theme, The Darkness Before Dawn, the clergyman addressing the killing of Christians said to deny the fact that Christians have been targeted in some parts of the north will be unfair to families of such victims.
To deny the reality of the lived experiences of these Christian communities will be a slap in the face of truth and a travesty of justice.
According to him, it is time the president identified and addressed the peculiar problems of each zone.
In the Northeast, the inability to define who a Nigerian is and how a Nigerian should be treated nurtured the Boko Haram insurgency. In the Northwest, the same pattern of unresolved grievances has given rise to what we now call banditry. The Southeast is no stranger to the consequences of unresolved grievances and the failure of the state to ensure justice.
He also had a long list of recommendations.
Acknowledge the responsibility of the Nigerian state. This will entail the president owning the failure of government over the decades. It will entail opening a victims and survivors register. Then at the end of 3 months, in a solemn address to the nation, the president would tender an apology on behalf of the Nigerian state to victimized communities across the nation. Number 2, giving context to the declaration of emergency on security. Declaring a nationwide emergency requires certain critical steps. Analysis of the situation suggests that terrorists anticipating an impending area bombardment since the Trump pronouncement have preemptively begun abducting civilians to use them as human shields once the attacks occur.
He described as unfortunate that it took the insult by President Trump for the country to sit up and smell the coffee. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.